This audio fanfic is rated K+, which is the same as a movie rating of PG, parental guidance recommended. This should be suitable for older children and adults. For more information on what the rating means, please go to www.esrb.com.
Pranked arrows. Halt shot once again and frowned. The arrow had dropped about an inch. He didn't understand what was going wrong. He had done this most of his life, and he rarely missed. The fact that everything he shot was going down an inch or more worried him. Surely he wasn't losing it. He wasn't that old, was he? He studied the arrow for a minute.
Halt, you missed again,
Gilan said as he suppressed a grin. Halt was going to kill him if the truth got out.
I know that, you imbecile,
Halt said while continuing to study his shot. Sometimes his apprentice was a little too obvious.
Why did you miss again?
Gilan pressed. Halt turned to face him.
Well, it might have something to do with a little twit with non-stop questions and obvious observations,
Halt said bitterly.
I wasn't talking to you when you shot,
Gilan said, getting ready to run if need be.
How did you get me to come out here and practice again?
Halt turned back to the target.
If I remember correctly, I said that you were probably losing your skills and I could shoot better because you hadn't been practicing, and then you said you'd show me what real archers shoot like. I have to say, if real archers shoot like this, I'd hate to see what fake archers shoot like.
Gilan let a small grin through.
The middle of that target is your head. See what happens to your head when I aim for it.
Halt went through the movements in less than a second. The arrow was on its way in an instant. This time it dropped around 4 inches and hit the tree trunk. Halt frowned. Something was wrong.
That looks like it would have hit my neck, Halt. I suppose that would still hurt, but I'd die slower.
Gilan let his broad smile out. Halt walked towards the target with a sudden idea. He pulled an arrow free and immediately felt the unbalanced arrow's head drop down. He looked closer and found that a small pebble had been attached to the bottom of the arrowhead. He was going to kill Gilan. Quickly he turned towards a snickering apprentice. Gilan, seeing the fury in Halt's eyes, tried to talk through his problem.
Halt, don't get angry. It just makes it funnier.
There was no use denying.
Halt, come on, it was pretty funny.
He took a step back as Halt approached.
Let's just talk this through rationally. If you hurt me, how will that make you feel better?
It won't, but it's always worth a try.
Halt snarled. Halt went to tackle Gilan, but his apprentice was too fast. Dusting himself off, Halt ran in pursuit of his apprentice, making sure he still had the bow and arrows. Even if they did have a pebble attached, they could still cause harm. And, as Gilan had stated earlier, if you hit a person's neck, they would die slower than if they were hit in the head.